What is going on, my dudes? It's your boy, Blitz Nixon. I was actually going to go with the skinny penis meme, but, can't plagiarize everything. Now, you may have noticed something is a little off, and you would be right about that. Would you believe me? Would you believe me if I said that I had already screwed up? Now, funny story. So, I was it's Saturday. I've already scheduled all the uploads and stuff. 3 of them have come out already, and whatnot. And so, sticking to what I had said, I'm recording all of my stuff on the weekend, and so I'm, sat down to start the recording, and little did I remember that I had gone into vanilla Minecraft to take a screenshot for the thumbnail of the video. I think it was just because I didn't want fucking Pokemon running around in the background, because I knew I was going to be, editing stuff in the software, or in, paint.net, and I didn't want, random Pokemon in the background, because I wanted it to look semi-clean. And so I ended up loading the last world I ended up loading the world in vanilla, and it pretty much got rid of all of the Pixelmon stuff. I mean, I still had Mudkip, but the guy at the Pokemon Center was gone, his machine was gone. I looked around for a little bit, other Pokemon were spawning and stuff, but nothing else was. I couldn't find another healing machine. And I was thinking about just, learning how to, or, going to get the materials to build one. But I thought that might take too long. So I ended up starting a new world and pretty much getting us back to where we were, off screen. So, that took me about 2 hours, so it probably would have taken me less time, it probably would have taken me less time to just build the machine myself, but there is also the fact that gyms and shops were probably gone, so overall I think it was the best choice I could have made. I mean, it was completely my bad for not remembering that and checking before I started. I was kind of distracted setting up all my other stuff, so I didn't even notice when I was on the Minecraft home screen. So yeah, we're technically in a new world, but I have just about everything I did last time, if not more. This is everything that I had. I had to cross 4 different deserts to find this place. I just started battling 20 minutes ago because Mudkip has been dead for the last hour and a half. So now we're sort of back to where we were. So this is everything I've got now. So if you're wondering about all this, I found a bunch of desert temples on the way here. So yeah. So this is where we are now. So hope the goal of this episode, I think, wow, that's a really cool looking spot. I kind of want to build a house there. The goal of this recording session, I think, is we're going to find a place to live. I think it's going to be near here since I've got a Pokemon Center here, and there's a store all the way over there. That's actually the first place I stopped because I had to travel really far to get here. But there's one of the desert temples. There's actually, I don't know, there's another one over there and another one out there. There's just so many. But yeah, we're going to try and find a place to live. I'm going to try and get Mudkip evolved, and I'm going to try and get some more money so we can maybe catch a new party member. Oh, and let's see, which one is it? pretty sure it's this one. If anybody was wondering about the Cookie Monster in the thing, the thumbnail, this is why. It's because I have this Cookie Monster skin on. It's a throwback to the old days of when I was more of a consumer, I guess, of content. So I just figured I'd put the thumbnail as Cookie Monster until I change my skin. So for now, we're just gonna have Cookie Monster until I can find something better. I had my own skin at one point, but I kind of lost it. It wasn't that great either, and it probably hasn't aged very well. But in terms of home, I'm thinking probably either somewhere here in the savannah, or there's a what's it called? The plains biome. There's a plains biome nearby that's sort of like in the middle of all of this. I mean, I don't want to get too far away from the Pokemon Center just because I'm a little worried about how far it could possibly be from home to the Pokemon Center. I mean, there might be more out there, but I can't be sure. But I don't know. We're gonna check anyways. We're gonna go exploring, see maybe if oh well, see, here it is. So it's also on the edge of the savannah, so that's nice. I've got there's a lot of diverse biomes around here, so that makes the selection of Pokemon I have to choose from a lot higher than, you know, if I built, like, I don't know, in that town or something. So now I've got 3 different biomes right next to me, and I don't have to go very far for different Pokemon, and then looks like the ocean's over there. So I might just end up building somewhere out here. Oh, I wonder if I could fight that person. It'd be nice if we could get some easy money. No, I can't fight that. I mean, I would fight them just for the experience, but I don't think it'd be worth it at this point. I mean, I only fought that one trainer because it was really the only way to kickstart Mudkip's level. But I've already taken care of that by fighting a bunch of Geodudes, which I could KO in like 2 hits regardless of how high their levels were. But this is just good for food, because I do not have a whole lot of food. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mudkip. Oh, yeah, just come on in, it's fine. So, one thing that I haven't quite figured out about Pixelmon yet. Now, I should probably just go check the wiki at some point. Okay, well, this isn't looking good. Yeah. Well, let me guess one more time. Yeah, I didn't think so. You were doing so good off camera, too. There was a bunch of different times where, like, the game had the chance to screw me over, and it just didn't. God damn it, now I forgot what I was talking about. I think I'll probably, run back home, or, okay, home being that base over there, to, grab some of the other stuff that I've gotten, because I was not able to bring everything with me to my new home. But I don't know, I might do that a little bit later. And yeah, I think I will just build out here. I'm gonna go back and grab some of my stuff. We're probably not going to make this too complex, at least for now, so it's probably just gonna be kind of a medium-sized wooden house until I can get better building materials. Usually I build out of stone brick or regular brick house material. So, I mean, I might do brick house just because I do like the way that looks. But I also like the simplicity of stone brick. But we'll just make a nice little base for now for me to work out of, and then... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm fainted. And then we're gonna go from there. I wanna try and also set up a apricorn farm. Apricorn. That is right? I don't even have one on me. But yeah, I want to set up an apricorn farm because I want to start getting as much, as many Pokeballs as possible, because the sooner we can get a second Pokemon, the sooner this game, like, gets a lot easier. Ugh. There we go. That was my fingers. I'm assuming you could hear that. Let me dump off a lot of this food first. I do not have any more leather. I need another piece of leather so I can make leather boots. Alright, where's my wood? Here we go. I really only need this, honestly. I could probably just leave the rest of this stuff. Except I'm going to take these sticks. Just cuz. Alright. So, how you guys been doing? It's a joke, really. I mean, I know, okay, so this is, like, kind of complicated. At least I'm making it kind of complicated in my head. It's like this whole conundrum I've got going on in my head. It's, like, should I expect, or, like, how soon should I expect people to watch my stuff? Like, not that I guess, like, I don't, okay, at this point, I don't really care. I mean, I haven't cared in a while. I'm not making this for other people at this point. I'm making it because I want to, which is why, oh yeah, I'm level 16. Okay, I'm gonna put that thought in the back burner. Gonna try and not forget about this. Okay. I should probably put some sort of music on, like actual Pokemon music for that, because that is probably one of the most anticlimactic, like, evolutions I've ever seen. Anyways. So, God, I did forget. This is terrible. This is, like, honestly terrible. It's so bad how quickly I can just completely forget whatever it was that I was talking about. It's not like I can stop and go back to check either. But I think it was something along the lines of, like, okay, so I'm not making, okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. So I'm not, like, making this for myself. At this point, it's just, like, I'm making it because I want to. I want to create something, I guess, which is why I spent so long making a thumbnail. I'm gonna actually make this next to the ocean, I think. Like, it'll still be here on the plains, but it's gonna be more out there. Like, I spent, like, if anybody's seen the channel art, I spent, like, 4 hours on that, and I probably spent, like, 30 minutes trying to make it, okay, maybe a little farther away from the ocean. But, yeah, so I spent, like, 4 hours making the channel art, and then I spent probably another half hour resizing the canvas, and I can't fight that. Resizing the canvas without changing, like, the actual size of the picture to get the part that I actually wanted in the banner, which, I mean, on TV makes it look stupid because it's like an image floating in a huge black space, but whatever. I don't even understand, like, what the hell the problem with, like, the whole system of putting the banner up. You know, most places, like, when they want you to use, like, a profile picture, or when you use a profile picture or something, and the picture's too big for the you know, the set resolution size of whatever, they usually, you know, you get that window to, like, crop out all the other stuff that wouldn't fit, so you can move it around and, pick the part of the picture that you actually want it to be the focus. But instead, YouTube has this whole thing where, yeah, you can do that, but you have to, like, shrink the window for whatever reason. And it doesn't make any sense why you would have to do that. And the other thing I don't understand is why you can't upload something like that's like an HD picture, 1280 by 720, which, I mean, maybe there's a technical thing that I just don't understand about that, but I don't know. Either way, it was a pain in the ass trying to get that to work, which, I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, that was a weird little lag spike. Yeah, I don't like the way I'm doing this. I usually like going layer by layer. But yeah, so I spent a couple hours on that. I probably only spent about an hour on the thumbnail, going into Minecraft, taking the screenshot. The thumbnail actually went through, like, technically the one that you guys see is the second iteration, because I didn't understand the first time around that, like, you would need a certain size or resolution size to make it fit the whole thing. I didn't know that. There's like a lot of things that I just don't know. So I ended up making the first one, which I might throw on screen if I remember this when I'm editing, which I should, because I pretty much edit as soon as I'm done recording, like all of it, or at least that's what I did last time. And so that one was like 300 by 300 pixels, and it just looked bad, so I had to redo it. But that was fine, because I need a little more wood. That was fine, because it gave me a chance to... Do I want it facing this way? I don't know, maybe I should have it... I'll just leave it for now, I don't really care which way. I'll just put windows. I'm just, like, worried about what... Oh god, I'm not fucking with that. I'm just worried about which way I can see out of, but if I just put windows, I can see everything. It's just in case I just, like, a Pokemon or something that I might want to catch. Yeah, I don't think so. Sometimes Pokemon just have moves that they just didn't learn or something. Yeah, I spent time on that. Spent a little... like, I don't know, probably 5 minutes on the thing from the end of episode 2 with the crash, and then a little bit of time in editing to get the thing to look like it was flickering in and out. But I'm not saying like this to brag. It's just like, I don't know, the first time that I've actually put sort of any amount of time into anything that I've done that has been viewed by other people, I guess, that has, like, I mean, I'm not going to call it serious dedication, but I don't know, I guess I just enjoy the fact that I'm putting effort in to the things that I'm making, and I want to, I guess, tell people. I don't know. I just haven't ever been this motivated to do stuff before, so it's a strange experience, I guess. So I just want to try sharing it with people. The channel art I've already shared with, like, all of my friends because, it's... I don't know. I think it's ridiculous, and that's one of the reasons why I made it that... I made it that way on purpose, because, I don't know. I think absurdity is one of the best forms of humor, I guess. It's not like... I don't know. I guess it is sort of in that vein of LOL XD random sort of fucking humor, but I don't know. There's some. It's like MLG montages. You know the kind that you probably know the kind I'm talking about. Those are just funny because they're over the top and ridiculous, and I love that. But I'm just a simple man, and we're also sort of going into like the time limit that I don't want to pass. I don't want to go over 20 minutes. So, we're going to stop right here. I would like to thank all of you for listening to me struggle to form sentences consistently without saying or like. And I will see you guys next time when we talk about the fact that I still don't have a pop filter. But we'll get to that. So, I'll see you guys later.